I'm here in Adelaide, South Australia today to check out a unique business with a unique marketing tool. A fleet of restored Bedford trucks, an iconic vehicle that is part of Australian history and that many farmers will still have rusting away in a paddock. The history of the Bedford trucks ties in perfectly with Phil Coimber's business, which is also about restoring and preserving Australian pressed metal history. Welcome to the show, Phil.
Thanks, Dipper. Welcome to you to come to my workshop.
Unbelievable. What I've been able to do and see here has just been very impressive. But you've got this passion for Bedford trucks. Tell me how it all started.
1976, I leave school. I get a job around the corner here,
Right.
only 100 metres away. We used to empty the sawdust trailer with a Bedford truck.
Right, okay.
I got an apprenticeship with them. When I had finished my apprenticeship and I went into business for myself, I wanted to have an iconic car, vehicle, whatever, and I was driving around in a Holden HQ ute, and I was working up in the hills, and I saw the old Woolbay Lime truck that I did my apprenticeship with in Somerton. So I pulled over and I looked at it, and I went down and saw the guy, and I said, "Oh, would you like to sell it?" And he said, "Not really." He said, "What do you want it for?" I said, "Oh, I want to do it up." And I know the truck personally. Told him it was number 52, Anyway, we ended up shaking on it, $1,000.
Right.
And I thought, wow, it was still registered. I thought, I'll paint it red. Why? Because red's the colour.
Goes faster.
Put my name on it, and then I had one truck. And I'm doing a job a few years later, and a guy rings me up and says, "Would you like to do a job?" And I walked in there, and he's got a little Bedford truck. I said, "How come you got that?" He said, "Oh, I'm just using it for the job, then I'm going to sell it." How much?
I'll buy it.
That's exactly it, Dipper. That's exactly what I did. Another handshake. I think I paid $800 for it.
Right.
And I made my brother-in-law drive it.
Right.
So now I've got two. And then the third one appears, but it was an F-150.
Right.
At the height of it, I had 7 red Bedford trucks.
Right.
With all the boys driving around, and yeah.
Now, Phil, these trucks are absolutely stunning to look at because we're old enough to appreciate what they are. Like the young folk these days will have a look at the cars built today with nothing like these things. So who does all your restoration work?
Another good story, as you'll appreciate. Where we're sitting right now, this is the old Speedway Auto factory.
Oh, wow.
This was where down the lane used to be Rolly Park, and this was a panel beating shop and a spray shop. Old Jimmy, who retired about 4 years ago now, he painted every one of the trucks except for the orange one.
Right.
I had a little dabble at that myself before he retired. And yeah, it was all done in here.
Wow, that's amazing. And today you're still sort of working a little bit in the workshop here at all?
Yeah, we're doing a lot of stuff ourselves now.
Yeah.
We had an issue originally because we used to run all the original running gear like Bedford gearboxes and water pumps and all the rest, and parts became very hard. So we decided to change to a modern running gear. Again, we picked on Holden.
Yeah.
And we picked the VP Commodore wagon because of the gearbox, and it's a hydraulic turbo 700. And that way we could put automatics in it. We could have the V8. Parts were easy and all the rest.
So this is why that you've changed from the old ways of doing things to the new way. A bit of a press here, a bit of a,
And then spare parts are easy. You break down, I can get the part.
Right.
The only parts I couldn't get were like the bumpers, the indicators, the hubcaps. Believe it or not, they're all plastic. We mould them ourselves.
No way.
Yeah, no. And the hubcaps, and we get them chromed. And
If you can't get them, make them.
That's exactly right.
How do you incorporate the trucks and the business of the pressed metal together?
Oh, okay, that's pretty simple. The boys come in here in the morning, they always got their own tools in the truck,
Right.
but of course they got to load up with whatever job we're doing today, whether it's a splashback, a sealing. They grab a job sheet, they ring the customer first to say that they're definitely there and they haven't gone walkabouts, and then they go off and they park it in the street.
Okay, Phil, this is the moment, mate. There's a couple trucks out there. Which one can I have?
You can have my personal truck and take it for a spin. Only 3 people will be driving it then, me, you, new person, and the mechanic.
So I'm be driving your personal Bedford.
Yes.
The black one.
The black one.
Oh, can't wait, look out! How good is this? Oh my God. Here we go. For an old car, that is a very, very, very smooth ride. and experience. Hey, when you see one of these great red Bedford trucks on the road here in Adelaide, and the black one as well, you know it only belongs to one person, and that is Phil Coyman. All you got to do is go, hey, Phil, because he is known to everybody here in Adelaide. But even better, why don't you check out his website, coymans.com.au, and I'm sure he'll look after you.